Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ranked.
Hello.
This week, it's going to be a little bit different. Obviously, we've done the top WWE champions that drew the money. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do the top 20 Intercontinental Champions voted by most of the IWP guys and the crew. This week it's going to be 20 to 11, and then next week then we do 10 to 1.
Yes, indeed.
This is not based on money draw. Now this is basically an overall
Personal preference.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
If you have a problem with that, fight me.
Well, you can fight Sean, because Sean seems to be in a fighting mood at the moment.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
I was going to say, hi, my name is Sean, and I'm not from Canada. Now that would be a good one. No, we said we'd do a top 20 Intercontinental title, because this one, obviously, is one of the most prestigious titles out there.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's considered the big one, just slightly below the WWE title.
Yeah.
Like
back in the day, if you got this, you're being fast-tracked to the main title. So.
Exactly. No, 100%. I think this was the main title for a lot of guys. I think a lot of people that weren't WWE champion were IC champions.
For a while, when Raw didn't have a title, this was the top title.
Even when they had a title, it still wasn't fucking good enough. But yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? At number 20 is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Didn't have many title reigns, but still they were fucking memorable.
Still won it.
No, it's very memorable. Obviously, the fact that he defeated Owen Hart. Obviously, he broke his neck.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
But a lot of people forget that was for the
Intercontinental title.
title. Yeah.
But Austin did have.
A lot of people also forget the stipulation in that match.
Yeah, if Austin lost it.
My ass.
Yeah. But yeah, Austin did have a memorable run as champion. Didn't have many matches, but he still had some good fun stuff with The Rock, with Owen Hart.
They had the match with The Rock with the Nation, where Austin drove the car down to the ring and just decimated the Nation on top of the car.
That was the last pay-per-view of '97 in your house, DX. And then famously Austin throwing the IC title into the river, which was funny.
Bringing forth the Smoking Skull belt.
No, that was the new Intercontinental belt.
Oh yeah.
That you're thinking the Rock. You're thinking the WWE title.
Yeah.
One.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're almost right. Almost. Just wrong title.
Same ballpark.
Yeah, exactly. At least you're not 100. And at least you're not Michael Cole wrong. But
no,
Austin's
4-3-4 wrong.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Austin's reign wasn't obviously memorable, but still it was memorable enough for the fact that he was did everything to bring prestige to the title.
Triple Crown champion.
Exactly, along with The Rock. So yeah, number 19 is Pedro Morales. A lot of people forget he was Intercontinental champion. I think a 2-time champion,
the most successful Latin American wrestler of all time.
It's hard to do it. It's really hard to doubt that, really. To be honest, he's been a 2-time WWF champion, a 2-time.
He beat Bruno.
No, he didn't. He was.
Oh no, sorry, it was.
He bets. I think it was Superstar Billy Graham.
Yes, he beat Billy Graham. Yes. My bad.
But yeah,
I'm not as versed in my 70s wrestling.
I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right too. I could be wrong. But yeah, Pedro was a 2-time champion. Again, was actually better as an Intercontinental champion. A lot of people on this list seem to be better as Intercontinental when they had the main gold, obviously, and so forth. So yeah, number 18 is the Rated R superstar Edge. Yeah. A lot of people forget Edge. Number 5. That was terrible.
Fucking Rob Zombie.
So Edge, this is how Edge got to the top when he left Christian, obviously when they split up the tag team. His first major title was after winning the King of the Ring was the Intercontinental title. He won it at SummerSlam.
He was the one that won the King of the Ring and had the giant hockey trophy.
The only one that had the fucking trophy.
Yeah.
The only one. But yeah, Edge winning the Intercontinental title first time around in SummerSlam 2001, beating. Can I be serious for a minute? Lance Storm.
That was a great match.
Yeah, they had a good match. They actually had some good matches with the Intercontinental title that year. Lost it then to Christian the following month, and then winning it back in a hellacious ladder match.
Then he lost it to
Test. And then won it back from Test.
In Canada.
Yeah. No, it was actually in North Carolina.
Oh, sorry,
Hey, Canada, buddy.
And what was the title that he won in Canada?
I think it was the WWE title. No, I don't know.
No, because he lost the title in Canada to Cena.
Of course did. But yeah, Edge, he became a 4-time champion in the space of 6 months. So he did lose it to Regal and then won it back from Regal. So it's kind of...
Regal was incredible at this stage.
But yeah, Edge last title reign was in 2004, beating Randy Orton in what was a great match of vengeance.
That was his return, wasn't it?
He was just back from the surgery.
The neck surgery.
Yeah. So yeah, Edge deserves to be. Unfortunately, William Regal, is he on this list? He's not. Unfortunately, he's not.
No.
But he was actually that. Now, obviously, you can't see what I'm doing. He was literally 2 inches away from it.
Yeah.
So he deserves a word. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, at number 17 is the first ever Intercontinental champion, Pat Patterson.
Yeah, the man from French Canada.
Yes, another Canadian. Now, before anyone kind of jumps on us and saying why is he not higher up the list, at the end of the day, this is our personal preference. He deserves to be on the list without a shadow of a doubt. Like
the title was made for him. Like.
Yeah, it wasn't because of a tournament. Thank you, Vince. Oh, anyhow, before he started doing all that, but yeah, Pat.
Back when he was Vince McMahon, veteran broadcaster and the voice of the WWF.
What a wanker. But yeah, Pat deserves to be on the list. Held the title for quite a while, actually. Obviously, and as the first Intercontinental Champion, you do deserve to be on any type of list for that.
Definitely.
And number 16 is none other than the Brahma Bull, The Rock. The Rock's first title reign came in late 97. Yeah. No, I'm actually completely fucking wrong, actually. It was actually early 97, defeating Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Yeah. Only been in the WWF 6 months at that point.
When he was still
Rocky,
Rocky, die.
And you wouldn't think Rock and Triple H had a match in 96. Yeah. And yet they still were fighting
it's mental, like.
And they were shit matches.
Yeah.
Compared to what they have then.
They had definitely had yet to grow into the characters that they'd be. But what was Rocky's finisher at that stage? It was a shoulder breaker, wasn't it?
I think it was, or something like that. But yeah, Rock defeating Triple H at, I think it was not Ground Zero.
No, it wasn't in your house show anyway.
I think it was or it could have been on Monday Night Raw, actually, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Rock beating Triple H. Rock then winning the title again late in 97 against Stone Cold, won it because of a technicality. Rock then held the belt until late 98, middle of 98.
Had a series with Ken Shamrock for it.
Then The Rock had a great match at SummerSlam 98 with Triple H in a ladder match, which was...
Just think 2 years later.
Yeah.
2 years later, from one of the worst matches to one of the best
matches for the title. So yeah, The Rock brought extreme prestige to the title, made it important, made some very good matches important with Triple H. Had a great match of Fully Loaded, the 30-minute match they had, 2 out of 3 pinfall match, which wasn't as good as the ladder match, but still it was up there with some of the better stuff that he did.
Absolutely.
Anyway, number 14 is Rob Van Dam.
Nope, number 15.
Number 15, sorry. I made a mistake there, didn't I? Number 15 is none other than...
Call the police, call the guards, call the ambulance.
It's Chris Benoit. Yeah, Benoit won, obviously, fuck everyone. Chris Benoit won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, one of the greatest to ever hold the title.
I think, we can talk about what he did and all that shit, but anywho, Benoit won it a few times. His last Intercontinental title reign was in 2002, beating it was Rob Van Dam. On Raw, then losing it at SummerSlam 02 to Rob.
His last title was the US title, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
he lost it
to MVP. It was a month before he died.
23, yeah.
No, he lost it at Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, sorry.
Yeah, a month before he died.
He defended it, I mean.
He did. He had a good series of matches, but yeah, Benoit had some great matches for the IC belt. Obviously, the match with Jericho at Backlash 2000 was quite good. Match at Royal Rumble 2001, the ladder match. How can anyone forget that? So like yes, he is a murdering bastard, but at the same time you have to recognise his accomplishments as well. Yeah. So yeah, enough about him. Number 14 is Rob Van Dam. The whole effing show.
Yeah.
The Intercontinental title, just like as we said before, was one of his major titles he had in the company. Had it a good few times. Winning it first against Chris Benoit, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he won it against Eddie Guerrero. Sorry, my apologies if I'm not mistaken. I think it was on there. I could be wrong, but he had some serious matches with Eddie Guerrero, and then obviously lost it to Benoit, and then he bet Benoit again. Then lost it to none other than the Art Soul of Rock and Roller.
Yeah, Y2J.
So yeah, RVD has
exceptional match.
Yeah, some good matches. RVD can wrestle. Well, if it's right, he'll have a good match with him.
I still believe if he has the right opponent, he can come back today and put on the classic.
Well, he didn't do too bad when he came back in 14. Had a couple of matches for
the good match with Rollins.
Had a good match with Wade Barrett as well. Some decent matches there. Obviously, he didn't get the title back again. So, at number 13 is
Simply Ravishing
Rick Rude.
Finally took his rightful place in the Hall of Fame this year. Beat, I believe it was Ultimate Warrior for the title.
Could be right. No, Warrior dropped the IC belt, actually.
Yeah, and Rick Rude was there to claim it.
Actually, funny enough, Warrior is not in our top 20. Again,
because he only used the title as a prop to get a match.
But still, though, he still had a good title reign, and obviously had a good feud with Hunk. Another guy who we'll talk about in the next video. We're going to talk about people that we're going to give honourable mentions. Let's put it that way.
Rick Rude, one of the greatest. Finally took his place in the Hall of Fame.
Again, another guy that should have been WWF champion, but
went to WCW, got major success in WCW. All the success he should have gotten in the WWF, 6-time WCW champion.
Yeah. Sure.
Absolute legend.
Oh,
very fondly remembered and very sorely missed.
Yeah, he's sure look. It's obviously left the earth too soon, but sure look, he's up there headlocking someone probably.
Oh, yeah.
Or calling yeah,
counting down the days until he can see Hogan.
Yeah. Number 12 is the the cerebral assassin Triple H.
Yeah.
Again, and the guy who the Intercontinental title was a stepping stone for his career. Multiple time
for greatness.
Multiple time Intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
Won it first, I think, in 1996 against Mark Mero. Actually.
Yeah, Wildman Mark Mero.
That's when Mark Mero was actually over. Fuck me.
Jesus, that's a blast from the past.
It is actually, yeah. But Triple H or Hunter or Helmsley at that point had some decent matches. Obviously, then lost the belt then to I think The Rock. That was his first reign.
Yeah.
His second reign came again around that time as well. Obviously, he won the title again in '98, but had to lose it because of a knee injury.
Yeah, he blew out his knee the first time.
The Rock. And then
he's had some horrible luck with knee injuries.
I think it was a knee injury anyway. But yeah, Triple H's last reign was in 2001 when he defeated Jeff Hardy. No, it wasn't Jeff Hardy. Sorry, my apologies. It was Chris Jericho. Actually,
Jericho.
Then lost it to Jeff Hardy and then won it again. Actually, he won it twice. My apologies.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously had that thing with the 2-man power trip as well. So, but yeah, Triple H definitely up there.
They held all the belts
at the time.
Yeah,
they had all the power. That's what they called it.
Sure, Steph was women's champion as well.
That was the previous.
Sorry,
year.
Yes.
But then again, she could have held. You never know. She could have if she had
to.
She could have. But yeah, Triple H had some great matches for the IC belts. Had some matches going against the IC champions as well. Another guy who deserves to be on this list as well. And
number 11.
And to round off this episode, number 11 is Ooh Yeah.
Talk about the Macho Man, greatest Intercontinental champion of all time. Yeah.
Even though he's number 11. Sorry about that. Don't like shitting on him, but yeah, Macho Man number 11 to round off this. Again, solid Intercontinental champion.
Went on to become a
WWF champion.
Unfortunately,
I think he should have had more title wins, but thanks to brother, steroids. Oh yeah,
politicking like a champion, brother.
You can't get over me. I'm Hulk Hogan, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, Macho Man had a great match with Ricky. Yeah. Had nearly a year-long title reign, losing it to Ricky Steamboat.
Match of the year at that point. With
one of the matches of the 80s, if you fucking ask me. Or probably one of the matches of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Macho Man, again, true professional, did very well. Was a bastard of a champion because he was a heel.
Oh, yeah.
Working Steamboat's fucking throat.
Yeah, that was draping his throat across the barrier and nearly killing him.
That was fucking great. So yeah, Steamboat to round off, or not Steamboat, fucking Macho Man. No. Macho Man to round off number 11. And so yeah, we'll be back next week for numbers 10 to 1. Hope if you don't agree with us, obviously you can do your comments and all that lovely stuff.
We'll have a few honourable mentions as well. I'm just after noticing.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment to the channel, obviously, as well. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/indie wrestling pod. You can follow us on Twitter at indie_pod. And yeah, so we'll be back next time, guys, and take it easy.